Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus once again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I did my presentation yesterday on the Sabbath day, which was Saturday, but Sunday some people are assembling themselves to go through the same process, just on a different day. So I decided I'd go by there. If I'm early enough, I might get a chance to sing this little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. You know, just the other day after making my presentation, those of you who've listened to me before, you know that I'm constantly talking about as in heaven, so on earth. I'm talking about ways and means where that might happen and indicating that out of all these thousands of years it has not happened. However, it has happened for some people and not for others. And I've expressed why that works that way. And I've made a few notes. And I said something like, so I spend my life speaking on dreams fulfilled. And all of this for humans. And I'm often confronted with other individuals, people who are renowned, who are economists, and they talk about these kinds of things. And they talk about how, especially black people, should be more cognizant of the fact that they are some special kind of people. And yet in every land, every nation, wherever they go, it appears that they allow people to come and rip them off, con and jive them and rob them. And perhaps this is true. This is the conduct that people who are legitimately honest and pure, they trust people. And people come by and take advantage of them. This is what happened to the natives. This is what happened to blacks. This is what happened to those people of color. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, black people. We recognize that we are the mother, we are the parents of civilization. Regardless of what color, what shade you are, you came from us. And so we have to humble ourselves, recognize that you are our children. You really are our children. And you know, when people go and abuse somebody, they look for the weakest people to abuse. They stay away from the powers, and they abuse those that are more humbling. That is why we have been abused so much. Then I think about white people. I don't know where they've been living after their color changed. Perhaps they've gone through some heck of ordeals. Maybe that's what allowed them to act like devils. But regardless of what the situation is, I don't care who you are. I don't care how you are considered as the ones that are blessed. I don't care how you are considered as that group of people who profit from all of the bad things. The bottom line is, if you're white on top, you got a group on the side, white, that's suffering poverty. If you're black on top, you got a group on the side that's suffering poverty. Asian, whatever, wherever you are. The ones on the top, you can bet your last money. There are some of that same ethnicity, that same shade, that is suffering from poverty. So it's not an issue about competing, trying to make sure that no other group can outdo you. The thing that is required, the thing that is missing is fairness, is justice, is love. And it's going to take that kind of stuff to bring us together, to stop competing, to do things for one another, the original plan. Find out the plan. Discover the plan that is made that would allow all people to enjoy their dreams without war and lying and cheating and stealing. Come up with that. And once you've come up with that, you've touched the hand of God. And once you exercise that, everybody will know that. You won't have, you talk about a cattle on 1,000 hills, you would be raining down on you. You're talking about heavenliness where you don't have to beg for anything, ask for anything, because it's already given. It's given because the materials have been given, the skills and have been embedded in people, so people can exercise those gifts and bring forward those things just by doing what they love doing. And those things have been put together whereby the finished product would benefit everybody, because what you have done is created those goods and services that are essential for all of those things that you desire. So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to make that little note before I run out the door to let you know, all of those of you who are economists who think that black people should be fighting and directing all their money into the black community, I want you to know that money is a con. Money is nothing. It has nothing to do with peace. Money has nothing to do with prosperity. It's just a tool to rip people off. And if you don't know that, I understand. You haven't had the face of God yet. But I'm telling you that so you'll have no excuse. Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying I love you. And this Christmas Day means basically Well, excuse me. It's just as fake as Christmas Day. But the point of it is, the resurrection means a new start. And so rather than walking out of this door thinking that you've had a good time, you've got some gifts, you've got some candy, you've got some eggs, for those of you who say you love the Lord, it's not just about singing a song or giving a testimony. It's about standing up for what is right, making sure that those things that Jesus would be doing had he been here today are being done by you, because though the person of Jesus might not be here, the same spirit that was dwelling in Jesus is dwelling in you. And the evidence of it is because you're doing those kinds of things that Jesus would be doing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Goodbye.